Hello, and welcome to Book 2, Chapter 23 of You Should Be Reading. This is a very special one. This is the last episode of the second book, the last chapter, um, and it is also the 100th video that I've put out. So I decided I'm going to do something a little differently. Since I started with You Should Be Reading all that long ago, today I'm going to do something a little different. And it's see, when I first started You Should Be Reading, I wanted to talk to everybody about the types of books out there that I enjoy reading, the types of books that some people might not know about and might be interested in. I wanted You Should Be Reading to be a positive thing, a positive show about books and my love of reading. But despite the fact that there are a lot of good things out there, there are also a lot of bad things out there. So I thought, while I was trying to figure out what to do for the 100th episode, it came to me. So this is not only book 2, chapter 23 of You Should Be Reading, this is also the very first chapter in You Should Not Be Reading. And this week, you should not be reading Simon R. Green's Ghost of a Chance, the first book in the Ghost Finders novel series. It is apparently Simon R. Green is a best-selling author. He's got a series called Nightside. I've not read that. I have read this. And this book is just it's not good. It is absolutely not good. I got about where is it here? Doop 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 doop. Yeah. I got about this far in the book. And it is horrible. In my personal opinion, as everything on this show is, it is just not good at all. I mean, I thought it would be good. I mean, it's got 3 people looking very cool standing out there. It's all about ghosts. It's all about this institute that has to go out and do something about evil spirits and such. Why not? It sounds right up my alley. I love supernatural. I love ghosts. I love all that good stuff. So why didn't I enjoy it? It's not the situations. The story that they have, what you could call it, would be good if it were not for the general writing style that he has here. He it's kind of flat to me. And speaking of flat, what's also flat is the characters in it. I mean, you've got the 3 main guys here, J.C. Chance, Melody Chambers, and Happy Jack Palmer. And they have very specific personalities. JC's he's very, very clever, very charming, very arrogant, always seems to be the kind of guy that's just like, oh, we can get through this? Sure, why not? We can do it. We can do anything. Melody is the science lady who's very much likes her little gadgets and devices and such, as well as guns to a high degree. She's very much more, she likes gadgets and guns more than she likes people. And then you've got Mr. Happy Jack Palmer, who's not happy because he's a psychic and he takes a buttload of drugs to keep himself going. Uh, these are our main characters. And everything I've just described to you about those main characters is pretty much everything that you need to know, because that is all that they do. They are like that during the first little bit, when you first find them in the prologue, facing off against some big old spirit that's about to kill them, that they get themselves out of, naturally. That's the way they act then. That's the way they act when dealing with their boss. That's the way they act when going to the main meat of the story and encountering stuff there. That's there's no shift, there's no changes, there's no subtle nuances going on. They are exactly those archetypes for pretty much everything. I could not read the whole book. Honest to God truth. I will give pretty much anything a chance. But I got, like I said, about yay far into the book, and I couldn't finish it. I couldn't bring myself to read anymore because, and this is what really got to me, the bad guys. You get to the bad guys in this. There's two of them. There's a lady. Where is it here? Yes, there. Natasha. Natasha Chang, I think her last name is. She's like this sexual seductress who uh, likes killing husbands off and practices the black magic and devours spirits and enjoys the heck out of it. And then you've got Eric something or other. I'm not sure what exactly. He's like a mad scientist. He's apparently got a computer with a cat's head on it, like a literal cat's head he cut off and stuck on the computer and is using it. Um, and just they're the villains are like, I want to say they're kind of cartoonish, but to say that they're cartoonish is to do a disservice to cartoons because there's a lot of cartoons out there now and back in the day. And even back in the day when I was watching cartoons in the 80s, um, those villains were still better written than the villains in here. They're they're horrible, horrible villains. I cringed when reading about them. I ended up actually buying the first two books in this series because I thought, hey, it seems like a good series. I mean, just from the little thing in the back, it seems good. I didn't really read any of it. I should have. I should have followed my own advice and read a little bit of it, but I didn't. And I'm out the $10 or so it cost me to buy these two books because they're not good. No, just absolutely not. I'm not going to read any of it because I'm not going to put you people through that. Just stay away because this week you should not be reading Simon R. Green's Ghost of a Chance because it's not worth your time. And I'll see you next time.